Hi, James. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Enjoying a lovely autumn afternoon.
It's freezing, isn't it? It's definite change. Um, yeah, so it's the first time we've had a chance to have a proper chat, I guess, since you've been involved in the charity and record it due to time differences. So I thought it would be good to start with just speaking really about why you got involved with the charity as our patron.
Yeah, obviously, you being a family member and being very close to home, it was an easy decision, really. And obviously, helping helping kids and supporting the family. It was when I was asked, it was an honour really to help out as best I can. I think, um, when you're a sports person, as much as I don't like to believe it, but for some strange reason, people like to follow what you're doing and stuff like that. So obviously, you and the rest of the people at Team EV thought I could help, and it was an easy decision to help out where I can.
And it's been amazing having you in the charity. Thank you so much. We've done our events a few years on the spin. We didn't manage it last year, where you've come over and done coaching for us and sportsmen's evenings, and that's been really well received.
Yeah, and especially up in Cumbria, I think it's a place very close to my heart. Obviously, all my dad's side of the family is from there, and getting back and doing some coaching at Worthington with some kids there. It meant a lot to me to see those Cumbrian lads, and the league's going through a bit of a transition with teams from North America and stuff like that, but Cumbria is one of our heartlands, and I just don't think it should be forgotten about. It's, some great players come from there, and it was really humbling to get back there.
Yeah, when it was the kids were buzzing to get pretty much one-to-one coaching in little groups with you, and it made a big difference. And it was great for us as a charity because actually, what's come from those events that we've done with you is, which I'm sure you know already, like Rugby League and the community around it are so generous and kind and supportive, and there's so much come from the events we've done and the people who've been involved. It's been amazing.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the best things about Rugby League is, we have the Derby games and Wigan Saints and Workington Whitehaven, but and when it's on the field and fans will hate each other, but when things matter, we come together as a sport. I think we do that like no other. It's something that I hope is not lost on the games fans, that we do have each other's back, and we come together under that one sport banner. Yeah,
absolutely. It's unbelievable. We're on the receiving end, I guess, of that so many people through different events we've done are just Team Evie through and through now. The same faces pop up or get in touch to say they're doing different things for us, and it's been amazing to grow our charities community into a lot of rugby league clubs and people. It's been superb, and that's down to you being involved, which is fantastic. So we thought we'd do the video today to announce that you decided to take on the Million Steps Challenge.
Yeah, that's right. When you asked me, I thought it's a lot of steps to be doing, but you broke it down. It's not beyond the realms of possibility to knock it out in I think in 90 days. So I'm going to be joining along. I don't think I'll be able to include my steps of training, but that's all right. It'll give me an excuse to get out and see some of the fabulous, beautiful British countryside. Obviously I moved over from Australia. I don't have that much winter clothes, so sort of the back end of it might be pretty challenging. But I'll get out there because I want to get those million steps under my belt. So provide a bit of motivation and also, I think under lockdown recently, I think a lot of people have been struggling. on the sort of mental side of it, and myself included. It was I think it'd be challenging for everyone under those strict lockdown conditions. But I think getting out, and I think I've seen you mention before on the video when you're talking about the challenge, and just how good it is for your mental well-being to get out and walk and have some time to think things over and appreciate and show some gratitude to what a wonderful country we live in. And so I think if one person can come along for the ride and get out and get walking and get some physical exercise and help deal with those mental issues of being in isolation, I think it'd be a great thing.
Yeah, that's it. I think the two-pronged benefits, really, the challenge is the physical aspect and that mental in it. And like, even though it is a physical challenge, getting out and having a walk, like you say, I think the benefits are so huge on both sides of it. That actually, I don't think a lot of people realise how little they move. Even us chatting earlier, obviously, like you say, it's going to be a bit of a gutter that you can't count your steps in training. But even yourself as a pro sportsman, I guess, like, it'd be interesting to see how much you move outside of that.
Yeah, definitely, especially on my days off. I think this will probably give me the kick over the backside that I need a little bit sometimes. I think we all fall into the trap of enjoying those lazy days where we don't really do much, especially when the sort of weather turns for the worst. You sort of make excuses. You just want to rug up, put the heating on, and watch some TV. But no, this will definitely help me get out and get me steps up, which I think is great for everyone.
Yeah, and that the mental side of it, I guess, the mental health improvement, I guess people could see. We've had people do the challenge who've said it's changed their life, and that sounds really dramatic, but it's true. That actually, as we've all experienced being stuck inside for so long, or in our own confines, actually just going somewhere different every day, or getting a routine where you force yourself to move, has this massive impact. And hopefully, I guess, like, it's a long-lasting thing. I talk to people about doing the Great North Run, and you can do a bit of training here and there, and then you run 13 miles, your feet are falling to bits, and you think, well, I'll never do that again. And for us as a charity, it's great, we've raised some money, but for the person, they haven't actually benefited other than having bad feet. But getting into a habit of moving more and getting your steps in actually could be a lifelong change for some people. Yeah,
well, I think that's it. I think sometimes the stresses of life, and you get in that routine and whatnot. But I think you find when you go for walks and you've got a challenge like this to start it off, is you actually enjoy being outside and walking and getting that fresh air and seeing what's about. It's I think sometimes you get caught up in the modern world, but just being outside it's quite enjoyable. I kind of like going for walks now. I've got a little bit older and sort of appreciate just getting out and going for a stroll and just clearing my head. And like you say, it obviously the challenge is there to get people to get to that million steps mark. But I think what people might find is that it doesn't become a challenge. It's a bit of an enjoyment thing. And if you don't just finish it in the 90 days and hang the boots up, I'm gonna, I've enjoyed that. I want to make that part of my daily routine or weekly routine or whatever it may be.
So I guess, not that we're trying to make it competitive as a challenge, but Katie Daly McLean, our other patron, completed it in 80 days. So what's your target for your completion date?
I'll be doing my best to get it in 89. I think that's what I'll be going for. Without the training steps, this might test me a little bit, but I'll be doing my best.
And that's it. I think we speak to a lot of people actually who try and bring in a competitive element to it, and we find actually that the groups of people who do it as a team and together and try and achieve something as a unit actually are a lot more successful when they take it on together and sort of egg each other on, rather than sort of the person who's come last's just gutted every week. So we'll see how far we can go as a team, Evie team.
I think that's good. A little bit of a healthy competition. If there's a couple of mates out there, then just maybe a little side bet for a Christmas present between each other or whatever it may be. I think that's all good, as long as everyone just like I say, just enjoying it and appreciate what a fantastic country we live in. And I know up there in Cumbria there's some fantastic walks you can go on, and no one's ever really too far away from that. And some beautiful spots up there. So get out there and enjoy that countryside.
So hopefully, I was thinking we could maybe, like, I don't know if we'll get chance. Obviously, you're very busy to do videos all the time, but we could check in with you sort of every few weeks or so, and see how you're getting on, how you're finding the challenge, how many steps you've done and whatnot. And then people can as I say, we've got a lot of rugby league people follow the charity, might want to get involved and see how they compare to your steps. Who can see how they're getting on.
Yeah, you keep me in line, Greg. I think I'm going to need that. If I'm falling off the pace a little bit, I think you can give me a bit of a rocket to get going and get the steps up. If I'm falling behind, I'm definitely going to need that. And more than happy to.
Which is pretty cool. You can link to friends on the app. So as long as you've got each other's contact details, say we could link our 2 accounts on there, and we can see every day and every week how we compare as to who's done the most steps. So you can put the pressure on yourself by letting people see.
Yeah, well, I think I'll keep mine private, mate. But you got to take me word for it. No, but I'm looking forward to that. You keep me in check, and I'll get to that 1 million steps. I'll be doing my best anyway.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your support, and we shall certainly keep everyone posted how you get on.
All right, sounds good, mate. Sounds good.
Thank you, man.